It's just begun. The epic journey of DJ Disco Wiz, hip-hop's first Latino DJ. Powerhouse Books. Right here with Sasha TV on streetsofsayingthings.com. Yo, do the knowledge, do the math, do your research. This is what's up, all right? Peace. I mean, violence breeds violence. You know what I'm saying? That's just that, you know what I'm saying? I just know that having that in my life, you know, I have a daughter, she's 31, I have 4 grandchildren, and I inflict nothing but love on them. So, you know what I mean? That's just what that is, you know what I mean?
Any regrets about your relationship with your father?
No, man, because I had no choice in the matter. You know what I'm saying? As long as I can remember, that was the relationship. It was dysfunctional to the 10th power, you know what I mean? And it was abusive, you know what I'm saying? And right now, if that was going on right now, he'd be in jail for probably the rest of his life, you know what I'm saying? You know, if he would have did to me, or to one of my children's children, what he did to me, homeboy be under a cell, you know what I'm saying?
So you don't do that anymore?
Nah, man. Those demons were put to rest a long time ago, man.
You know, how do you channel it?
I channel it to being creative. I no longer have that, you know what I'm saying? I no longer have that stranglehold where I have to fight to survive. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm in a position right now as an elder statesman, you know what I'm saying, to be secure in what I do, that I don't even have to like lash out to the world anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a completely blessed, you know what I'm saying, situation. I'm just happy to be alive, man. All this is extra, you know what I'm saying? If you read the book, you know the book, man. The book is a crazy survival's tale, man. You know what I mean? People don't survive that. I could tell you, I could ring off 30, 40 names of people that are dead right now, you know what I'm saying, that probably, you know what I'm saying, ran with me or from my crew or from my neighborhood. That's, you know what I mean? That's a death sentence right there. You know what I'm saying? So just to be here, be where I am, be where I've been, and the places that I've gone, I've been around the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I'm one of those dudes, I rep 183rd, man, that's where I grew up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm probably the most successful dude from that neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm a success. As messed up as the story is, there is you know what I'm saying, a beautiful ending to it and a continuation of that, you know what I'm saying? I have a beautiful wife, I've been married almost 15 years, I have a beautiful daughter, I have 4 beautiful grandchildren, I have a beautiful career, I live in a beautiful place. I'm here right now, B. I mean, come on, you know what I'm saying? No, I got sentenced to 9 years in prison. I did almost 5, 4.5 years.
Okay.
Hip-hop was always on my mind, man, but you have to understand, man, this is when I went away, this before hip-hop was even on the airwaves. So I left hip-hop in its early stages where, you know what I mean, where it was still budding, it was still kind of like still concentrated in the Bronx, and I really had grown those legs that, you know what I mean, that kind of like let it go, you know what I mean? So going into the penal system, it proves its own kind of challenges, you know what I mean? There's a whole world within a world that you have to, like, you know what I'm saying, live by code and stuff like that, you know, to just survive, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know, being who I was, that was not a problem for me. I mean, it's a gladiator school, B, and I was born in gladiator school, you know what I'm saying? For as long as I can remember, I've been fighting to survive. So that was like a natural thing for me to be in there, be among animals, because that's who I was. I was an animal, B, you know what I'm saying? But I learned the first part of my bid, I kind of ran with the knuckleheads and did what everybody else did, you know what I'm saying? And kind of like, you know what I mean? Ran shot, you know what I'm saying, for whatever that was worth, you know what I mean? And then I learned that was not going to do anything for me. It was just same kind of like mindset, vicious mindset, you know what I mean, that got me in there to begin with, you know what I'm saying? So I got around some blessed brothers, you know what I'm saying, and kind of learned the flip side to that. Got knowledge of self, got injected, you know what I'm saying, with a whole bunch, got hit literally with a brick wall of history, you know what I mean, about us as a people, you know what I'm saying, as a lost generation, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, people who kind of like laid things down for us before, you know what I mean, and kind of start to appreciate that, and start to say, you know, man, it's not about me, B, you know what I'm I'm saying? This is bigger than me. This is bigger than all of us. You know what I'm saying? I started to be a man, finally. You know what I'm saying? And let those knucklehead ways, go by the wayside, you know what I mean? And I started to appreciate things, you know what I mean? I got my education, you know what I mean? I learned a few trades, and I learned how to channel those aggressions that you talked about earlier.
Well,
But it's a revolving door, B. See, you have to understand that I learned early on that the penal system is a business. It is a business. It's a business built on building more businesses like that, you know what I'm saying? So we're cattle, you know what I'm saying? So they're not really in there to rehabilitate yourselves. I wasn't rehabilitated by the system. I was rehabilitated by smart brothers within the system, and then I became a smart brother within the system, and I helped other brothers until my release, you know what I'm saying? So I've been doing that since then, you know what I mean? That's been the ongoing mentoring process that I still hold now. Right? It was kind of like shock and awe because, you are human, B, you know what I'm saying? And you kind of like live in this outside contained environment, which is the penal system. You kind of like have to go through that. But the world out here don't stop. ¿Entiendes? It keeps going, and then you lose that 4 or 5 years. So you're kind of playing mad catch up, you know what I'm saying? Mad catch up and still trying to live by laws when you come out because you want parole, you know what I'm saying? You have you still got the monkey in your back, you know what I'm saying? So you kind of like have to play ball. But still you have the law of the streets, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like I came home and I went to fucking Scarsdale, New York. I came home, I went back to the Bronx. So the fucking same shit that was there when I left was still there. People just a little older, you know what I'm saying? Just a little older, doing the same stunts, running the same games. So it wasn't like I came to you know what I mean? A gated community when I came home. I came home to the same thing I left. And even worse, Reaganomics, it was crazy, B, no work, nothing. So, I mean, I was blessed. Because when I came home, I kind of like came home with those blinders on, trying to do the right thing. And I did, overall I did do the right thing. I got a good career. I kind of didn't fall back into hip hop because I didn't see a future in hip hop at that time. I needed a job. I needed a job. I needed to have a roof over my head. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see hip hop doing that for me. I saw hip hop as something like a missed boat that that I just let sail away, you know what I mean, by going away. So I'm like, listen, man, I need a job. I did that. I was fortunate enough to get that job turned into a career, which I did for 25 years, until 2 years ago when I started writing this book. So I was doing both until 2 years ago. I was juggling a blue-collar job, you know what I'm saying, which was very lucrative, and I made a lot of money from that. Also channeling out my first love, which is hip-hop. So I was doing work in the day, hip-hop at night. It was crazy. When the book came around, I'm like, yo, man, I can't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? I did this for 25 years. I'm going to do this. If we're going to do this, I'm going to be honest about a lot of shit that I wasn't honest with before. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the first things I did when I came home, I never talked about my incarceration. I was like, that shit is a black mark right on your face. You tell people that you just came out of prison, all the doors start fucking slapping you in the face. So you got no hope right there. So I said, you know what? I'll give myself a chance. So I gave myself a chance. And that chance turned into a 25-year career. You know what I'm saying? And I've worked in places where people like me can't even walk through the front doors. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to have that. But I was able to have that because I lived that you know what I'm saying? That reclusive life where I was not an open book. You know what I'm saying? I was not that dude from 183rd Street, you know what I'm saying? Or the ex-con and all that. I was Louis Cedeno, professional chef. You know what I'm saying? And that's the things that people don't know, man, that sometimes you can come out here and reinvent yourself, you know what I mean? And kind of like not fall into those divisions, those little small boxes people try to put you in, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? The possibilities are endless, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta have that desire, that drive, you know what I mean? And ambition to do it, you know?